Jaguar Wright is making it crystal clear she's not a fan of Diddy's twin daughters, and she's no longer keeping that opinion to herself. This time, she's calling them out for how they allegedly treat Diddy's other daughter, Chance. According to Jaguar, the loving, sisterly bond they show off online is all for show, and behind the scenes, it's a completely different story. Word is, Jaguar has been spilling serious tea, claiming that the twins actually mistreat Chance and make her feel excluded. And honestly, if you look a little deeper, the signs have been there for a while. While the girls appear united on their shared Instagram account, fans have started noticing a pattern. Chance is often in the background, while the twins take the spotlight. The posts, tags, and photos heavily feature the twins, with Chance rarely getting the same attention. It's not just a minor difference, it's consistent enough that people are starting to believe it reflects how Diddy treats his daughters. The twins seem to be the center of attention, while Chance is often overlooked. What's even more concerning is that this dynamic seems to have rubbed off on the girls themselves. The twins are clearly closer to each other, and it feels like Chance is left on the outside looking in. Publicly, they play the part of a tight-knit sisterhood, but behind the scenes, things might not be so harmonious. One moment that raised a lot of eyebrows was Diddy's 2023 VMAs performance. Only the twins joined him on stage. Chance was nowhere to be seen. That absence didn't go unnoticed, and only fueled the rumors of favoritism and division within the family. At this point, fans are starting to question how deep the divide really goes, and whether the Sweet Sister act is just a cover for something much more complicated behind closed doors. His YouTube page also features a number of older videos from the kids' early years, but they almost always feature Jessie and Delilah. One of the main reasons the twins don't truly consider Chance to be their sister, according to Jaguar Wright, is that there is no film of Chance.
With my ladies, this my future superstar, Jessie. Say peace. Peace. This Delilah. Hey, what's up, everybody out there? This is another episode of P Twitty TV, and I have my little ladies, my queens here.
I'm Jessie.
Jessie, you Jessie James?
Jessie James?
You an outlaw?
Yeah.
Yeah. You an outlaw?
Yes.
Yes. Daddy's girl? Kid Daddy kiss.
Are you gonna see that, baby?
Daddy kiss.
According to Jaguar Wright, there's a deeper, darker reason why Diddy's twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah, allegedly don't vibe with their half-sister, Chance. Jaguar claims the twins blame Chance for tearing their family apart, believing she's the reason their parents, Diddy and the late Kim Porter, never stayed together. It sounds wild, but the roots of this drama go all the way back to how Chance came into the picture. Let's unpack this. Chance was born while Diddy was still in a committed relationship with Kim Porter. This wasn't just a minor scandal, this was a full-blown cheating situation. The timelines didn't lie, and when the truth came out, it was clear that Diddy had been living a double life. Obviously, none of this is Chance's fault. She didn't choose the circumstances of her birth. But the fallout from Diddy's choices left a long-lasting impact on everyone involved. Back in the early 2000s, Diddy and Kim were in a long, on-again, off-again relationship. This wasn't some casual thing. This was years of emotional investment. Kim wasn't just a girlfriend. She was a huge part of Diddy's life. They had a family together, including their twin daughters, and Diddy had even taken on the role of father to Kim's son Quincy from a previous relationship. To many, Kim looked like the one woman Diddy was truly committed to. But behind the scenes, it was far from perfect. While still involved with Kim, Diddy was also quietly seeing another woman, Sarah Chapman, a low-key beauty from Atlanta who had been in the background for years. Their relationship wasn't public, but it was serious enough. Sarah ended up pregnant with Chance around the same time Kim was pregnant with the twins. That's right, both women were expecting babies by Diddy at the same time. When the truth finally surfaced in 2006, it wasn't just a scandal, it was a bombshell. Kim reportedly had no idea about Sarah's pregnancy until she was well into her own. The betrayal was massive. 2 pregnancies, 2 women, same man, same year. Chance was born first, followed by the twins. And just like that, What was supposed to be a family milestone turned into a very public mess. Kim decided to walk away. After years of dealing with Diddy's infidelity, she finally had enough. In later interviews, she opened up about how difficult it was to leave, but ultimately, she knew she had to make that move for the sake of her children. Meanwhile, Sarah Chapman stayed mostly silent. She avoided the media spotlight and focused on raising Chance in a private, stable environment. When she did speak up, it was clear her only priority was her daughter. Diddy didn't exactly jump into fatherhood with Chance either. He reportedly denied responsibility at first and was more focused on winning Kim back. But Kim wasn't interested in rekindling anything. Eventually, Diddy acknowledged Chance, though many believe it only happened because the media started pressuring him. It didn't feel like something he did willingly at the start. Kim, in contrast, handled the situation with maturity and grace. While we may never know the full details of her relationship with Sarah, there are several photos showing the two women with Diddy, suggesting they managed to create a working co-parenting dynamic. But just because the adults moved forward doesn't mean the children did the same. Jaguar Wright says the twins never really got over it. Allegedly, they still blame Chance, and by extension, her mother, for their parents' breakup. Even more disturbing, Jaguar claims the twins believe that if Sarah hadn't gotten pregnant, Kim would have never left Diddy and might even still be alive today. That's a heartbreaking and delusional mindset, but it sheds light on why the twins may have changed their behavior toward Chance, especially after Kim passed away in 2018. According to these claims, things weren't always this bad between the girls. Before Diddy's legal troubles, he reportedly kept the peace at home. Insiders say he would step in whenever the twins crossed the line with Chance and made sure they kept up the appearance of being a united, loving family. That's why we used to see those polished Instagram posts and joint public appearances. But after Diddy went to prison, everything allegedly fell apart. With Diddy out of the picture, the twins no longer had anyone forcing them to play nice. The sisterhood facade began to crack, and that's likely why we rarely see the three girls together anymore, aside from required court appearances. Jaguar's comments have opened a whole new chapter in the story, flipping the public perception of the twins and shedding light on a long-suspected family divide. One major red flag came during Diddy's 2023 VMAs performance, where only the twins appeared on stage with him. Chance was noticeably absent, which didn't sit right with a lot of fans who had already started picking up on the subtle favoritism. That absence only added fuel to the speculation that things behind the scenes weren't nearly as picture-perfect as they seemed online. To this day, the twins continue to receive more attention across social media, appearing in more posts, getting more tags, and staying in the spotlight while Chance fades into the background. The imbalance is hard to ignore and seems too deliberate to be a coincidence. Jaguar Wright's claims now put all those subtle signs into a much clearer and more troubling perspective. If what she's saying is true, then there's been a lot of pain and resentment simmering beneath the surface for years, and it's finally starting to show. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Jaguar's spilling facts or just stirring the pot? Either way, this definitely changes the way we see Diddy's perfect family image. And if you want more on the messy truths behind the scenes, check out the next video.